Hi, I'm Michaela Zettel. I'm a registered physiotherapist, and I focus on supporting and empowering females in their health, fitness, and sport performance. So if you are here, you have clicked on the link to learn a little bit about the female sports medicine curriculum, this mini course I've put together with free content for you. So welcome. So this is just a quick little intro video to tell you why I did this, what you're going to get from it, to kind of set things up for you following through this little mini course. So first of all, you may or may not be aware of this, but the majority of research done for health, fitness, and sport performance is on males, and it has just been applied to females. And recently we have gained a lot more knowledge and understanding through research, thankfully, because now it's required to include females in research. It didn't used to be. So we're learning a lot more that what we thought would work for females doesn't. Surprise. I'm not surprised. I hope you aren't either. But anyways, that's just like a little tangent. I want to just set you up to let you know that it's possible that what you've been doing is information that was provided or learned on males in research and applied to you, and maybe you feel frustrated that you're not getting the results you want, or your injury's not healing, or you just want to be better at sport, or you just want to learn more about your body. So just to kind of set the foundation that there's more information coming. We have a lot more now. We still need more, but this is what I do, is try to take some of the research, some of the new stuff that we're learning, some things that I learned in my practice over the years and my experience, and bring it to you to give you the most up-to-date information that I possibly can, so that you can have that and you can use it to improve your health, fitness, and sport performance. So this course is going to give you some of that information. So it starts out with the female athlete checkup, which I'd recommend that you listen to the podcast, print out or have it on your phone or your device, the female athlete checkup, and go through for yourself, because this is going to highlight some areas of your health that maybe you had never considered before or didn't know about, or didn't think about how it might impact your ability to participate in fitness and sport or recover from an injury. So definitely start with that. And then follow through. The next thing is the piston breath. Now, this is teaching you how to connect with your core. And I go into quite a bit of detail in these videos, so I'm not gonna spend too much time here, but usually when you say core, everyone thinks abs. And while that is a part of our core, it is much more than that. And females actually go through changes at puberty. If you have been pregnant, or you choose to have babies and can get pregnant and have had a baby, there's changes there. And then even at menopause, there's changes. So we go through physical changes in our lives that males do not go through, that impact not only our health, but it impacts our alignment and how we use our core, which can impact how we gain or lose strength, as well as other functions in our body. So this is really important. And the more information we learn, the more we know it is important to learn about your core, which includes your pelvic floor and your diaphragm, as well as some other muscles, and I'll go into detail in that. And another key highlight I want to point out is that a lot of females deal with an issue called stress urinary incontinence, or urinary urgency or urge incontinence. So stress urinary incontinence is when you leak urine if you laugh, sneeze, cough, run, jump. And typically we think of this as after having a baby, but we have tons of information showing that like collegiate level volleyball players deal with stress urinary incontinence, as well as lots of other sports like gymnastics, rugby, hockey, and they've never been pregnant and never had babies. So it's not just from a weak pelvic floor, okay? So that's really important. And then urge incontinence is if you can't make it through like your workout, say you went to the bathroom, or your game, you went to the bathroom like right before, and then like halfway through you have to go again. That's a bit of urge incontinence. And so the piston breath and learning about your pelvic floor and your diaphragm and that pressure system, again, way more detail in the videos, is really important for your health. And it's just a starting point too. So if this resonates with you and you are dealing with that, it's common but not normal, then try these videos, but know that you might need to do more help. But at least this is like going to open your eyes to like some other options for you, and that you don't have to have that. And in fact, as an athlete, you don't want to have that, because it's an indication that something isn't working properly. So we use pain as an indication that something's not working properly all the time, but we don't necessarily think of some other symptoms that we could be having that indicate that something might not be working properly, and there is something that you can do about it. So that's the piston breath. Then there's going to be some videos which teach you how to integrate the piston breath into movement, because that's our ultimate goal, is that this becomes part of your movement so that you're recruiting your core efficiently through movements, and that's how you're training and learning to integrate this. These exercises are also ones that I see people not doing great, like all the time, and they're really important as an athlete or somebody participating in fitness, that you can do these movements. And so I break it down, you can test it out, I show you how to do that, and then offer some corrections. And again, because this is not one-on-one, these are like general corrections that I find to be effective most of the time. But know that if you run into some trouble with some of these, that might be an opportunity to go work with someone to improve them if the cues I've given you aren't helping, okay? Because there are other ones, or maybe you need a little bit of a different tweak. But again, this is just get you thinking about your own health and providing some options. So there's those exercises. Then I've also included a 30-minute unedited video that just is a sequence of exercises that are beginner level, they're basic, they're simple, they're done without weights, but can be done with weights, to just show you how you can put your piston breath in with these movements, and also talk about alignment and technique during these exercises. So you will learn something from it. If you are like an avid fitness exerciser or you do strength and conditioning workouts, this could be a good little warm up for you, or an off day little routine. I still encourage you to try it out. It just might not be, you might not feel like it's gonna be your workout for the day, and that's fine, but it's still gonna add value to what you're doing. And just like a little hint, these exercises that I teach you individually, not the like 30-minute workout, they are great for warm up, either before your workout, your training session, before practice, or before a game, to get those movement patterns firing, get some mobility in your joints, and get your brain connecting with your body. Okay, I think that's everything. Please, all my contact information is below on this YouTube video, but also however you got to this video, you should have my contact information. So thanks for listening. Please follow through to the end. If you have questions, reach out to me. If you loved it or you hated it, let me know. If you have suggestions for improvement, let me know, because ultimately I'm here to provide you with the best information that I can. Thanks so much.